What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Let's Play. I am still the Mighty Muse, and we are back playing this sweet, sweet, sweet Rangers of Oblivion. Now, we are nearing the end of Chapter 2 and what we have to do in Kingsport. I believe there's just a handful more missions we need to run around and hit up. Nope, I don't want to download that. Scribe? What do we got to talk to you about?
May your hunts be plentiful.
Every year, when the seasons are about to change, the fruit spreads and the various herbs in Avalon will be short supply. Not to mention the profiteers. They hoard the herbs and the citizens suffer for it. It's time for you to show your strength again. Rangers are just responsible for slaying behemoths. We also have to fight against the hateful and unethical herbalists. This is also partly why I came to find you here in Kingsport. Gives you a tattered herb pouch, Rangers. Our target is in the Whispering Woods. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna head to the wilderness in the Whispering Woods and see how many herbs we can collect. So we just need 3 herbies. Alright, this guy here, I'll take you. And some of the sweet herbies. Herbies! This guy. Look, you're in my way, dude. Come up on me, running up on me like that while I'm trying to pick my herbs. I believe we need to go this way. Can we not go this way? I gathered all the herbs. Did I miss a herb? Herbie. Herbie, Herbie. Herbie. Can we not go this way? Why can't we go this way yet? Go this way. Okay. Is there maybe 3 in this area that we have to pick up? And then we'll go and pick up some more from a different area. Ah, there you are, sneaky little Herbie. Is this all? Bringing this back won't help the citizens of Avalon. We have to gather more. The herbs are more and less all been picked. Obviously, we're not the first ones to think of picking them this season. Okay, there are probably a few zones deeper into the forest we haven't searched yet. How about we head there and check it out? Now, will you let me go to Zone 5 and get some more herbs? Herbs. How come someone's standing over there looking at... we're all out of luck. Alright, I didn't see any of that thing. Beehive. I do not like bees. I'll tell you that now. You can keep them bees to yourself. Friends, I wish you good health. What a pleasure running into you. Who might you be? I'm not saluting you. I don't even know who you are. I'm Gillis, an herbalist. I was scared out of my wits seeing you as you're dressed in armor and wearing weapons. I thought you were robbers, but thank God you seem like good people. That sure is a huge misunderstanding. Don't you recognize Rangers attire? Rangers? They're a new organization? Do you specialize in gathering herbs? Forget my impoliteness. I saw you all clad in armor looking here and there on the mountain pass and felt it quite interesting, but I reckon you didn't find it too much. You don't seem adept at gathering herbs. Come, let me see what you have in your pouches. Perhaps I can teach you a trick or two. Bitterroot, pony, golden seed, kingdom clover, shield leaf. It seems you're going to treat a wide variety of illnesses. Everything from liver diseases to more private ailments. You have it all. Actually, all we're looking for are some herbs that can cure the flu. That would be blackberry lily and skullcap. They don't often grow on these mountain passes, but rather on the hillsides a bit further in. Do you need them urgently? I didn't need to gather these 2 herbs on my last trip, but I still managed to pick quite a few on the way here. If you need them, they are all yours. How many tell citizens who use the herbs that they were picked by Gillis the herbalist himself? Don't mistake me. This isn't to fish for fame. It's just that my child is about to be born. I hope more people will come and wish him well when he arrives. Alright, so we got 3 herbs. It's a little bit odd. These herbs are dry, very dry. I thought the herbalist said he picked them not long ago. He seems like a good person, but I believe we have to be careful. Don't overthink it. It's all thanks to Mr. Gillis they were able to complete our mission so quickly. We should be grateful. Mr. Gillis, is there something you wish to tell us? There's one thing, Masters. I know that you are very busy, but I know something odd, and perhaps you could help me. The reason I went picking herbs was for my wife. She's about to give birth, you see, but her body is weak, and I don't know whether she can survive the pain of childbirth. I myself have no way to alleviate her pain, but I know of an herb, sparrow clover. It counteracts many of the harmful reactions of childbirth. It only grows on the steepest and most dangerous cliffs, and is very rare. I hope you gather some. Thank you for your kindness. Actually, I've already picked a sparrow clover, not without difficulty, mind you. The precious herb rests safely in my bag. I don't know where to begin, but something is very odd. I've already trudged this road millions of times. I've picked herbs here ever since I was young, and I'm familiar with every piece of stone and every blade of grass. But this time something wasn't right. Ever since I picked the sparrow clover and I came back from the cliff, I've been getting lost. I look at the road and I feel extremely familiar. And I feel extremely familiar, yet at the same time, so unfamiliar. Oh, excuse me. Oh, forget what you just saw. I remember every stone and its peculiarities, but I cannot for my life remember where the road leads to. And most importantly, I cannot find my way back home no matter where I walk. That sure is odd, but I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary with this mountain road. At least we still remember the way. Could it be sudden pang of amnesia? I remember a chubby knight who had it. He had just finished a meal and left the table. Just then he turned back, sat down, and had another meal. Elder Edgard, please be serious. This is my request, Masters. If you're heading back to Kingsport, could you please take me with you? Sure, come with us, Mr. Herbalist. We promised we'll lead you safely home to your wife. Who knows, perhaps you'll even return to a newborn child. Okay, so we're done picking herbs. So let's just head on back to Kingsport. I have a feeling it's not as easy as what they make it out to be. Why are there so many beasts here? Oddly, it's unusually safe. Luckily, you're here. I've never thought this would be a dangerous outside Kingsport. I can't even read that stuff that fast. Alright, let's just see if we can run. See if we can maybe run and just head straight back to the next little area. Come on, Gillis. Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. Why are you walking so slow? Where is he? He just disappeared all of a sudden. Impossible. I was watching him all this way, and then I blinked and he vanished. There's something awfully strange about this man. Return to where he... Oh, what? So we gotta go back to Zone 5 to see what this dude is up to. He seems awfully spoopy. It's him, that herbalist. It's just like when we first met him, the Mighty Muse. I'm getting the chills. How is that even possible? You think of it logically, there's no way he could have returned here before us, even if he didn't get lost as usual. Also, why would he return here? Something very spoopy here. Hello, Masters. What's going on? I don't know. I was following you just now, and then I felt as if I was almost home. I suddenly found myself back here, but I have no clue as to why. What should we do? I don't think the herbalist is tricking us. He doesn't seem to have any... I gotta remember this Edith. He doesn't seem to have any clues as to what happened to him. then we do. But this really is quite odd, all of it. Ah, Teresa, help me. Please help me save my wife. It's not me, it's my wife, Teresa. I feel it. She's going into labor. My child is about to be born. Herb, sparrow clover. I must send it back quickly. My wife needs this herb. Herbalist, calm down. I swear on the Lord of Light that your wife will be all right. We will bring this herb to your wife in your stead. Yes, that's what's most important. We won't be able to solve the herbalist's mystery in such a short time. It would be better to help him get the herbs to his wife first. Masters, thank you. I will never forget your kindness. Let me kindly trouble you by returning to save me once my wife and child are safe. Or you could bring them here. I haven't seen Teresa in a long time. I miss her so. Do you really think it's safe to bring someone who just had a baby out into the wilderness where these big-ass behemoths are? I don't think so. You're gonna have to solve your little conundrum yourself and come see your woman in Kingsport. Alright, gonna go find. Let's see. Yeah, achievements? Is that what that is? I don't know if it's a daily quest. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna claim one real quick. I am sorry, our herbalist shop is closed for the day. Please come back another time. Then who are you? What's that in your hand? Could it be sparrow clover? Please, I'm begging you. My daughter is in a difficult labor. She's been in a painful labor for a long time, and life hangs on a thread. The herb in your hand can save my daughter's life. Please, sell it to me. I don't care about the price. Thank you so much. Hurry up, Ariel. Bring me a bowl of hot water and get Gammon to stop crying and do something. There must be something that can save my daughter and grandson.
May your hunts be plentiful.
No, I don't want to talk to you, Edith. I'm trying to talk to this woman. Baby could be heard crying loudly from within the room. I don't know how I'll be able to repay you for this kindness. If you wouldn't have come with the sparrow clover in the nick of time, we'd all be done for. Don't you worry about your payment. We just have a small herbalist store, but please tell me what I can give you in return. Actually, it was your son-in-law who picked the herbs. We were just passing by. What kind of trick are you playing at? My son-in-law? Gammon? He's been keeping my daughter company in the delivery room. What? What's this about? Everyone in the neighborhood knows that my daughter's name is Lelaine. As for Teresa, that's me. Then the one who asked me to send you the herbs must be your husband. That's not funny at all. You've been kind to my family, but don't try and fool an old woman like that. Lady, it sure might be difficult to believe, but it was your husband who picked this life-saving herb, or rather it was your husband Gillis's ghost who picked it for you. We can explain everything. Herbalist Gillis is a ghost. Don't just stand there. Please explain to me what's going on. You're beginning to confuse me, but you did mention Gillis. It's been many years since he's disappeared. How come you know of him? My dear Gillis, it's been 20 years ago, just when I was about to give birth to Lelaine. He said he would go out one last time before the child was born to search for a legendary sparrow clover herb. It only grows on the dangerous cliffs. It can ease the pain of childbirth, but he can never come back. I gave birth to Lelaine. It took long and was dangerous due to the long childbirth. Lelaine was a frail body, just like me. I knew it. I was certain that Gillis just had passed away, otherwise he'd have come back for my wife and daughter. But please tell me, why would he come to this herbalist shop 20 years later with a sparrow clover herb and talking about Gillis? Because your husband passed away long ago, but his longing for his family kept him here in the mortal realm. He had no idea how many years had passed. Lady, we saw Mr. Gillis's ghost. He had forgotten many a thing, even the way back to home. The only thing he remembered clear as day was his love for you and your child. When your daughter married and was about to give birth to his grandson, he felt it. He remembered his mission. He didn't just know it was his daughter that was going into childbirth and not his wife. It was he who asked us to bring the herb back here. Lady, we're not lying. We just really aren't. I do believe you. My gratitude. Thank you for bringing my timeless gift from my late husband, as well as the location where he passed away. As soon as Lillian has recuperated, I'll organize a party and head for the cliff at King's Avenue to search for Gillis's remains and take him home with me and the children. Cool. I feel great. Alright, let's go hand these herbies to Sophia. That was crazy. The ghost is still out there searching for herbs to help his wife, but it's really his daughter's or grandson's birth. It's hard to wrap your head around. You're quite slow this time, the Mighty Muse. All the other parties have already been handed into the herbs, but you just came back. But you sure did bring a lot. It's just that, why are all these herbs dry? Didn't you just pick them? Really? That sure does sound kind. Alright, so we got 3 of the 5 missions done. That was kind of a little bit of a longer mission that took a little bit longer time, but hey, that was interesting. Going out there, finding herbs, finding the remains of Gillis, the herbalist, from 20 years ago, and finally delivering the herb to his wife, which is really his daughter giving birth. That was pretty neat. So if you're enjoying Rangers of Oblivion, please leave me a comment in the section down below. And don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. You will get all the latest notifications of when I upload my games. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the views and the support you give in my channel. So until next time, guys, I'm the Mighty Muse, and I'll see you guys in the next episodes. Peace out, guys.